Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about my 2026 resolutions / goals. I originally wrote my goals on like the 1st of Jan and I do that with my sister. And now that I've got my new camera, I wanted to do a proper video about this. So Ava Malosh do it. I'm obviously very inspired by her. We'll get more into that within my goals of 2026. But so I wrote my original ones and I wasn't in love with them. They were pretty much the same things I do every year. For example, save money, make a friend at uni, paint more, keep posting on YouTube, go to the gym. And all of these are goals that are important to me and they are things that I do want to continue working on and achieve this year, but I don't feel like they're as in-depth as they should be. Obviously, saving money is something that I'm really focusing on now because I'm going on exchange later this year and I'm going traveling for a month beforehand with my boyfriend and my mum, which I will be taking you guys along with me, which I'm so excited about. I think it's going to be really just such a fun experience and I actually can't wait. And I just started a new job. I'm doing an outfits video of what I'm wearing to work because it's a vintage store, so I have pretty much all the freedom I want, which is very exciting. But I thought I would revisit my proper resolutions and goals that I have redone now for 2026 and I wanted to talk about them with whoever's watching. Obviously, I know I don't have a big audience here on YouTube, but I just think it's fun for me to be able to look back on and to see if by the end of the year I have actually completed these, which I do think I want to work really hard on a lot of these this year. I bloody better. No, I'm kidding. So number one is to understand to have a village, you must be a villager. So basically, I think I saw this quote on Reels, Instagram Reels or something, probably somewhere stupid like that, about how if you want a bunch of people surrounding you, if you want a village of friends, of family, of people in your life, you have to also be a villager in their village, in their lives. You have to make the effort with them as well, because you can't expect them to give you all their energy if you're not going to give it to them in return. And that quote has really stuck with me for a few years now. I think especially coming out of high school, I didn't have a lot of friends, and so hearing that quote, it was like, oh wow, let me lock in really quick and get to know people, which thank God I did. I was dancing with my uni, so I made lifelong friends there. Reconnected with an old kindergarten friend, Charlotte. If you're watching, love you girl. She's literally my best friend in the entire planet and I don't know what I'd be doing without her. Also, just friends I've made at uni has been incredible and really life-changing for me. But I do have days where I find myself just not reaching out to people. I don't message people. I don't ask them to hang out because I'm either tired from work or I'm with my family, or I'm with my boyfriend, and I don't want to lose these people simply because I lacked the courage and the time and the ability to be a villager for them. So that is what to have a village means. I think it takes two to tango, and I am aware of what a really, really, really strong and beautiful friendship looks like as a 20-year-old woman. So yeah, number two, 1 activity a week outdoors by myself. This stupid goal I've had on my goals list and my resolutions every single year since I was probably 15. And I will give myself grace. I do think I'm a bit better at it now that I'm older and I'm on medication, but I still struggle. Even today, I have to go get my new medication. I have to go get these ugly nails taken off and I'm stressed about it. It is in my brain that I have to leave my house today by myself and to walk into a nail salon by myself. That is terrifying. And that's just me. It's just the way that I'm wired. I'm very type A and very frigid, as my sister likes to say. So I always have this goal and this resolution in my list and I never actually do it. This year specifically, I really, really, really want to, because when I'm on exchange, I'm going to be by myself for the beginning. Obviously, I'll make friends and I'll do things with my friends, but for at least the first couple of weeks, it's me, myself and I, and that's terrifying. I really just want to challenge myself so that I'm so used to doing things by myself that I can just do it anywhere, around the world. And so whether that's going for a walk by myself for 20 minutes, going shopping by myself, getting a coffee by myself, especially while it's summer, it's so warm, it's so lovely. Now that I'm working part-time, I have set days that I'm free, that I can do things, that I'm going to plan things out. I'm a very organized person. I like a schedule, I like a time, I like a plan. So if I do that for myself, it'll just make it that much more easy for me to actually go ahead with these goals. So hopefully I do that this year. Number 3, concentrate. Oh my God, my sister. Do you want to get coffee later? Yes. Oh my God, yay. Love my sister. Sorry, that made me so happy. Number 3, concentrate on what is happening now rather than what has happened in the past. This is a big one. This is a really big one for me. If you know me, you know that I've had struggles in the past. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Not necessarily last year. Last year was pretty amazing. The year before that was pretty rough, I would say. Just life struggles and it just wasn't good. And I think now that I'm in a really, really, really happy mental state and I'm surrounded by just the most incredible group of people. I have a very vivid imagination, and I also tend to reminisce on times that might not necessarily have been good times, but they were times in the past. And I have ruined a lot of nights. For me, it's felt like I've ruined a lot of nights for myself by reminiscing on past events that aren't relevant to me now, which has just been really frustrating for me but for the most part, I'm a very, very happy person these days, and it's frustrating when all I can do is think back on bad times, and it's not a reflection of my character today, and so it's annoying when I think about it now because it's just not relevant anymore. Like, I've learned all I could from those experiences, and I'm not going to learn any more by reminiscing on them because all it does is harm me at this point. I just need to be where my feet are. That's also another quote that I think I got off Reels, but it's so true. It's so important. Just be where your feet are. Enjoy the present. Yeah, I'm just going to relax. I freaking can. Number 4, work hard. And period. No, seriously, I want to work so hard, not just at my actual work, my job, but just at everything that I do. Really work hard at my new job. I want to excel. I want to learn as much as I can. I want to put myself out there. I want to work, more days than I'm put on. I want to really take initiative because I feel like I can really recognize that when I do take initiative, I am rewarded for it, especially within work. And it does pay off. My hard work does pay off. And so I just want to keep doing that and keep reiterating that for myself, even when I'm really tired. Obviously, protecting my mental health and protecting my peace. But I really want to push myself to be the best version of myself that I can be this year. Also, just want to work hard at reading. I want to start writing again. I want to be painting still. That was obviously one of my silly goals before. Just paint 3 things this year. Which sounds small, but if you paint or you make art and you've been burnt out, you know exactly that 3 paintings is kind of a lot. But I do really want to start trying to paint for me this year. I've actually got some canvases ready to go. And I got smaller ones this time because I always get massive canvases and then I never finish it. And it's like, well, Diva, you're not painting the Mona Lisa. You know what I mean? Anyways, number 5, stay off social media / screens. Is this realistic? Probably not. But I feel like I have to have it on there because my screen time is pretty bad. And I'm not talking phone screen time. That's probably 2.5 to 3 hours a day, which granted is still a lot. My YouTube screen time, I don't even want to think about that. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if it was over 9 hours a day. Would not be surprised. And that's going hand in hand with me staying home all day on the couch watching YouTube. That's all I do in my spare time. So I'm really trying to limit that. I don't want to completely diminish it because waking up in the morning, eating my breakfast and watching YouTube is something that I love doing. Ever since I was little, I was always a Disney Channel kid. I would always have my breakfast and watch telly and sit on my couch, and my couch is really comfortable. So I don't want to stop that because it's something that I really enjoy, and I don't think that is really damaging me that much because I'm entertaining long form media, which I love. I think the problem for me is short form. To be fair on myself, I don't have TikTok, I don't have Snapchat. The only social medias that I have is Instagram and Facebook. Instagram, however, I'm on Reels. I'm on Reels every day. I'm not that bad. I definitely think can stop myself, but there are some days where I just want to relax and I'm just like, I just want to scroll. But that's not good. Crack a book, babe. It's going to be a difficult one, but I definitely want to limit my screen time short form media wise. And I also don't want to be scrolling. I don't know how I'm going to go with this one, but I think the fact that I've written it down makes it a bit better. At least I'm aware of it. That's number 5. Number 6, reflect in depth. Write more. This is something that I only really recognized about myself when me and my sister were originally writing 2025 goals. We were using questions to kind of reflect on 2025, and I had probably written 5 questions and answered them all on like 2 little pages, and then my sister looked at me and she's like, are you done already? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, I'm still on the first question. And it really made me realize that I was not going in depth with my emotions, 2, my answers. And it definitely made me realize that I need to reflect in depth. I'm talking everything. I need all my emotions and all my feelings out there. And I always feel like when I journal, I'm almost just journaling in a way that it'll be easy to look back on and read about because I won't really have gone in depth with how I truly felt about it all. And we'll be able to brush it off as like, oh, well, I was feeling upset then, but then I felt fine the next sentence. So it's all good. And so I think in order to feel better about situations, I need to write. and reflect on them in a more literary way, if that's the way to say it. Like I love writing and I'm good at writing. I probably haven't written a story or a thinking piece or an essay since high school, but I want to start writing on Substack. Like I want to reflect more on just life, and just even when I'm away traveling and when I'm on exchange, I want to be able to look back at what I've written and feel like I'm there again. So reflecting in depth, not only for the mind, for the body, for the soul. Number 7, find my YouTube style. This is another one where I'm a bit like the whole aesthetic thing. I don't want to be stuck to one aesthetic. I think I definitely take inspiration from YouTubers like Ava Maloche, but I feel as though I am just simply copying her, and I recognize it, and it's annoying for me, so I can only imagine how the people that I'm copying feel, because it's not cool, it's not fun, and I want to find a sense of individuality within myself. Even just this morning I've been thinking, like, I want to make videos that feel right to me and not just aesthetic because someone else does it that way. I want things that are original, I want things that are fun, that reflect who I am. Try to be creative. I think if there's any time to do it, it's now, because I don't have an audience and I can really just center into a little niche that I love to do. And I love filming videos, I love talking to a camera, as strange as that is. I love, filming my life and being able to look back on it. I already have looked back on like my 4 first videos, and I look back on it with such awe. And number 8, last one, I know this has been a lot, is to have fun. Easier said than done for someone with anxiety. I will give myself credit, but I definitely think I noticed when I should be having fun and I'm just kind of within my shell and I'm stressed out, and it's like, girl, just relax the shoulders and have fun. You know what I mean? You're only 21. I turned 21 this year in June, and I share my birthday with my best friend and my boyfriend. Like, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun year. I'm traveling. I've got a great job that I love. So these are my 2026 resolutions and goals. I really hope I stick to them. If you're still here till the end of the video, I want to say thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.